Hey everybody, it's Dr. J, aka Dr. Transformation here, and I wanted to shoot a really quick video to highlight a recent body transformation that I found to be very impressive, and I want to explain what about the transformation impressed me. We can all agree that people struggle as it is, even in the best of times, to lose weight. I mean, people struggle to lose 5 pounds, they start diets, they quit diets, they go round and round. And so when I see someone that stays focused and is able to, do a 12 or 16 week transformation successfully, that in and of itself is impressive. But when someone does it with the chips stacked against them, I find it even more impressive. So I want to talk about somebody who contacted me back in January, interested in getting a little bit of help to do a body transformation. And I helped him, but he had a lot going against him, and I want to kind of talk about that. So number one, this gentleman who goes by J Never Give Up, he lives in an African village that had no gym. So you can see right here, I saw this on his Instagram and I was like, whoa, this guy is gonna have some trouble, because he really doesn't have the equipment to do what I felt like he needed to do. But he didn't let that get him down. He gave as much effort and enthusiasm as I've seen with people that have, $100 a month gym memberships and every piece of equipment available, which I found to be pretty impressive. But, he's got a workout area in the dirt, and he was still ready to go for it. Another thing that he had going against him was that his sister was ill. She was suffering from lupus. And I know by February, he was, donating blood, and, that can be really distracting. And coming from where I come, where I hear excuses all the time, a family member being ill, I've heard it before, that's, I can't do this anymore, Dr. J, because, my so-and-so's sick or blah, blah, blah. So this guy stayed focused, even though he had, a close family member that was severely ill, and he stayed on his game. Then, unfortunately, I think in March, his sister passed away, which, that would be understanding where he'd really have to maybe pull away from the focus of his body transformation, but he didn't. He kept on posting, he kept on at it. And, the all-time favorite excuse about having kids, and so the kids, he can't do this because they're too busy, or they're taking me away from this, or they got the food, whatever. He has kids too. And I don't know how many, I think 2 or 3, but so he had all these 4 things stacked against him, and he still persevered. Now, he did make one mistake. His mistake was that when I gave him some advice, he decided not to listen to me. That happens all the time too, and I just sit back and watch. And I did that. I watched him. January, I think 4th was when he started. I watched him through January. I watched him through February. And what was happening to him was exactly what I tried to warn him about. I had told him initially, look, with your particular body type, don't get caught up with this cardiovascular running all around, trying to just lose scale weight. I said, you will not end up with the body you're looking for if you try to lose scale weight. So what did he do? He started running. And to make matters worse, he had a knee injury. I think it was a previous injury. I'm not sure if it developed during the transformation. But he's out here running 3 miles, 4 miles, 2 miles, and he's got his knee wrapped up, and he's complaining about his knee injury. He's losing weight, but if any of you have looked at the video I have up about aligning your goals with your actions, they were misaligned. So what was happening was that he was losing weight, and you could see that a little bit, but he was not building a physique at all. And, it wasn't going so well. Luckily, we reconnected in, let's see, I think about March 20th, we reconnected. And, he said, "Hey, doctor, any tips? I got 4 weeks left. Can you help me out?" And I told him, "Look, nothing's changed. You need to do exactly what I told you originally." What I did different, though, is I showed him some people on Instagram that I follow a lot of people, and I never say anything, but I follow a lot of people because I'm trying to learn myself and to, hone my craft. And part of that is looking at people's mistakes. So I showed him these people who are doing the same thing month after month after month. They're not getting results, or they're getting marginal results, and they don't change anything, or they'll change a little tiny thing, but they'll never really fix the problem. And they post stuff like, trust the process. Well, look, if you don't have a good process, there's nothing to trust. Nothing miraculously changes through, 4, 8 weeks, 4 months in, when you're haven't gotten results from what you're doing already. You need to change something. So I think by me showing him that, and showing him these people who, some of them more than a year, same stuff and no results, I think that really got him, or at least made him recognize that he needed to change something if he really wanted to get something from, the last 4 weeks of his body transformation. And luckily he listened to me. And what's amazing was that in the last 4 weeks of his transformation, he got better results than the first 8 weeks. I mean, it was really pretty remarkable. I'd love to have seen what would happen if he had done the full 12 weeks with what I had told him. But, it's going to be great because now he knows what to do, and he can do it, do another cycle, doing things properly. So because of that, I just want to give a shout out to Jay Never Give Up. You did a great job. Most people will not change gears like that, and you did. And so now you get to enjoy the results of your successful part 1 transformation, and I'm sure you're going to be doing a lot more. And for those reasons, I am giving Jay Never Give Up the Doctor Transformation, Body Transformation of the Month recognition, because he did such a fabulous job. So for all you out there, keep it up, keep focused, and get some tips from Jay Never Give Up, because he did a really good job.